Assalamu alaikum, bismillahir rahmanir rahim. This is me FARID Safi, and today we are here with another video lecture. Well, we will talk about IELTS Speaking Part 2. So let's move towards IELTS Speaking Part 2. In our previous lectures, we talked about how you will be given marks by the IELTS Speaking examiner, and plus then we talked about IELTS Part 1. Now today we will cover up Part 2 of IELTS Speaking test. So in Part 2 of your IELTS Speaking test, remember, examiner will not ask you question, but he will give you cue card. We call this part cue card, or you can call it long individual turn. Long individual turn. Examiner will give you a question, clear? For example, let me show you the question here. This is a type of question. Can you see here? This is a type of question, and it would be written on a card. This is what sort of question describes something you own, which is very important to you. You should say where you got it, how long you have had it, and what you use it for, and explain why it is important to you. So this is a question examiner will give you, and how much time you will have? You will have 1 minute time. When examiner give you this question, you will have 1 minute time for this question, clear, to write down or to make your notes. Examiner, along with the card, he will give you a pencil and he will give you a blank piece of paper. These two things will be given to you along with the cue card. It will be written on a piece of paper, and you will be told that now you have 1 minute time. How much time? 1 minute time to prepare yourself about the question. And once your 1 minute time is done, it is completed, then you will need to talk for 1 to 2 minutes on that of your topic. Now, what is important thing for us? If I'm been given a question by the IELTS examiner for cue card for part 2 of my IELTS speaking test, what I need to do at this stage? How can I prepare? How can I use my 1 minute time importantly? Like, that is very important. This is very crucial for us to use this 1 minute time, clear, in a nice way. So first of all, what I can tell you, just draw a cross on a piece of paper that has been given to you. And in our question, we are been given, clear, 4 things. We've been asked for 4 things. And what are those things? Like, for example, the question they have asked, describe something you own. They have asked what? Describe something that you own. This is my question. And he has been asked, 3, 4 further questions has been given to us, clear, 4 more further. Number 1, they ask us where. From where did you get it? Number 1. And they ask for how long time. How long time. And the third thing they ask, what for do you use it? Clear? What for do you use it? And the fourth one, why is it important to you? Why the thing is important? So these are the 4 things. The question has been given over there. So he wants to ask us that explain something that is important to you. But I need to talk about what is something that is important to me. Suppose I have got a camera, and what I want to write on the top of this cross, camera. I want to talk about the topic that is something that I own and it is important to me. I want to talk about, that is the topic about a camera. Now, further question he has been asked us. What type of question has been? He asked us 4 things. Number 1, that is where. So this place is for where I want to write down only in bullets, clear, just only hints for myself. And over there I can write how long I'm having it, and this place I will write down what for do I use, and then I will write down why is it important to me. So you can just only take hints that when you start talking about your speaking test, you should not, clear, hesitate, or you should not get stuck. So let's go. We have explained it through the slides. How can you go with that? Now, as I said earlier, first of all, you need just to draw cross for the question. The question has been given to us. This is my question, and for this question what I need to do, first of all, on a piece of paper I will just draw cross, and after that, drawing that, this is the topic I have here. It's about camera, and I want to utilize 1 minute time. You should not write down complete sentences because you don't have that much time. Write down the topic on the top. Suppose you have got mobile phone, you have got a laptop, whatever the topic you want to select for yourself. But for me, what is important? The important thing that for me, that is about camera. Now I want to write down from where I bought this camera, from where. This portion is for where, this portion is for how long I had it, this portion is for what for I use it, and this portion that I want to use, that why is it important. Now I have written number 1 that I have bought it from a store in Vietnam, clear, and how did I bought it? I saved first of all some amount of money from my pocket money. I saved money, and then I have written here that when I saved money I was very excited. Now these are the first hands that I made for myself, that later on I will be talking about these things when I start talking to the examiner, because you need to do practice, a lot of practice. I will give you the practice questions that make yourself clear, make yourself that much strong, that much quick, that in 1 minute you can think a lot. The speaking part is all about your creativity. How much you are creative, the better you are creative, the better you can talk for it. This is number 2. How long I'm having for the last 1 year. I have read it, and clear, use it a lot on and different sort of occasions, and I learned a lot about this camera as well. And then I want to talk about what for do I use. I use it taking pictures. I use it for what? For taking pictures on different occasions, clear, to capture the memories with myself. I use it, clear. Family, if there is family gathering or whatever it is, I'm taking it. Or the next important, the 4th one that in our question, clear, it has been given, that is what why is it important to you? Number 1 is it's important to me because it's very expensive, and taking photos, clear, or photography is my hobby, so that's why it's important for me, and I have saved a lot of photos in my camera, so that's why it's very important. Now I have put it here, in your time of 1 minute time is completed, it's covered up. Then examiner will tell you that now you may talk about the topic. So how can you take a start with them? Now you need to go with that. I'm going to give you the complete answer. This is the answer for that. First of all, you should take a start with these words. I'm going to talk about the topic, clear, or I'm going to talk about my camera. These are the questions that these words should be your initial words. I'm going to talk about my camera. And all those things that we had drawn in the cross, the first paragraph is about that, clear? Where did I get it? The second paragraph, that how long I have, those things I have put, and after that the third one, what for do I use, and the last one, why is it important to me. So almost you have talked clear all the things in 1 to 2 minutes. You complete it, and after that your task 2 of your speaking test, it is part 2 of your speaking test, it's finished. So I want to give you some of the questions here that for your practice. If you want them in soft copy as well, I can provide you. Like for example, the first one, this is about reading. Question is about reading. The second one, this is television, clear. This is about magazine. These are the questions that you can be asked by the examiner. Work, he can ask about work or a person who helped you, clear. So these are the cue cards. I have put three questions in one of the cue cards. We have a lot of cue cards. These are the common type of question that examiner can ask you. So if you want them in soft copy, just write down in your in comment box down, clear, and we will inshallah send you. Just write down your email address and we will send you over there as well. Thank you so much for watching us. Do subscribe our channel. Inshallah I will come right back with the next part 3 of IELTS speaking test as well. Allah Hafiz.